Hi everyone, this is Ginger Pana, and I wanted to come and do a video share of a collaboration that I am participating in, and it is hosted by Tina from Tell Him Thank You here on YouTube. There are about, I think with Tina, if I count correctly, there are 10 of us who are doing, I'm sorry, 11 of us who are doing, or maybe 10 of us are doing this collaboration. So it is called Zine Craze Collaboration, and we have to post our zine for the month. We have to make one a month for the rest of 2018, starting with February, and we have to post it on the first Thursday of each month. And so for February, the first Thursday is tomorrow, February 1st. So I'm recording it tonight, the 31st, and I will post it. So hopefully when you get up in the morning, it will be there. Okay, so I've made zines in the past, and I've always tried to keep it really flat because you just have to fold it. But when you Xerox it, you really want the dimensions to show. So for my original, because we're going to keep all of our original zines, I made it a little bit on the chunkier side so that when I Xerox it, it will show all of the dimensions. Okay, so without further ado, here is my February 2018 zine. And zine is short for magazine, in case you're wondering. There is a whole lineup of zines, tutorials, shares. So, just search YouTube and you'll find zines. But if you follow this collaboration, you will see 10 ladies or 11 ladies do their zines every month. Okay? I will have in the description box below, I will have the link to all of the gals who are in this collaboration. It just quickly, because it's our first month, Katherine Benjamin, Latasha from Sassy, Crafty, Taz 101 King, hi Latasha, Pamela from Allthingspriti, KraftyKristi, BeautyAndBrainsGirls, that's Flo, Dawn from DaretoBeCreative, God Family Craft Travel Repeat, that's Jen, Lisa from Charlisa's Crafty Corner, and Jamie from Poetspice, and of course Tina from Tell Him Thank You. Okay, so I've made several copies already. I started to fold them, and I really like the way they turned out. They really look dimensional. But here is my original, and for the cover I went with the Valentine's theme because we are hitting February and I got all my Valentine's things out, so I wanted to make a Valentine's themed zine. And February is like a month of love, and no matter who, as you'll see in my zine, my love for Jesus is very strong and very great. So this is just perfect for the month of February. So here I made a cupcake liner rosette with a this is a cut apart from a ephemera pack. I die cut out the lips and I glued it in the middle, and I have a die, and it's from okay, then I'm really unprepared with all my dies that I use and my stamps. But Little B came out with this pack of kind of looking Valentine's die set. So I used the lips right here, and I put a silver glitter paper in the back, and I used some washi tape, and washi tape here, and I inked all the edges with this red ink pad, and I stamped these little hearts that I had in my stash for the background. Okay, page 2, open up, and first thing is pictures. And I know Tina really loves pictures, so I decided to put a picture of me and my husband. And so I used some ephemeras that I had from my pack. The background paper is a Stamps of Life paper. Here is a puffy heart. And Hello Cutie. This page is my grandson. and he just made 5 years old, and I thought this was just adorable. My daughter-in-law had made a collage of his faces matching emojis, so I thought this was so appropriate. Okay, then when you turn it, and this is coffee cups, and I purchased, and I don't know where I bought it from. I must have bought it online, or maybe one of my travels to the mainland. But Sweet and Sassy Stamps came out with this die set, and it is all about creative worship. And so it's about filling your cup. And I die cut it out this prayers die. It's a Stamps of Life die. And these are digital prints that I fussy cut out, and I put what is that? That clear liquid that dries, that resin. And this is the donut. And while this was drying, while it was wet, I poured glitter on it, seed beads, so it made kind of a dimension with the sprinkles. This is a heart doily in the back, and I used a lot of puffy hearts and some glitter washi tapes. And so this cup says, "Stir up my heart." And that's what Jesus does. He stirs up my heart. And in this cup, I made a checklist of the things that I do every day. And I pray, never cease praying. My faith in Jesus shows me so many miracles and victories in my life. I have hope in Him that I will one day live with Him forever. And love. February is a month of love, but my love for Him, for Christ, is so great, and I just want to share it. Okay, so that's my page 2 and 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is 5 and 6. I did a currently card, and so I love to watch YouTube crafts. I just loved all the crafters there who share. I'm reading the Bible, the King James Version. I love listening to Christian music. I'm making embellishments and traveler's notebooks. I want to build up my stash of handmade embellishments so I can gift them to my crafting friends that I'm making wonderful relationships with here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and I'm also enjoying making some TNs. I am feeling very, very blessed, and I'm planning my son's wedding this summer, and I love God and my family, and I'm enjoying my life. Okay, so this is my currently card. This last page, I decided to make a shaker card, or a shaker piece. So there are some shaker bits in here, and I used my fuse tool, and I fused around. I used a background paper from the Target Dollar Spot with some ephemera pieces, and this coffee cup here is another digital download that I had, and I fussy cut it out. Okay, so I love this shaker element. And the back cover, I think I'm going to put it on all of my TNs, but I have a stamp with my social media information. The washi tape kind of runs through the cover and the front and the back cover. These are just hearts that I had punched out with a die. Okay, now this is an afterthought. I forgot to put the date on it, so my original, I still have to put the date on it. But on all of my copies, I stamp the date. I have a date stamper, and I stamped it with the date, that I guess the first Thursday of each month. Okay, so this is going to be my February, and the copies came out really, really nice. My printer did a very, very good job in bringing out kind of the life of all of the embellishments. This one, it doesn't really pick up the glossy accents. That's what it is, glossy accents. But it does give you the dimensions of the hearts. You can really see the sprinkles on my donut. And of course, the doily and the washi tape is really nice. And here is my currently. Here is my shaker page. And so it was a little bit challenged to get the sequins to just lie on one side so I could capture the rest of the card. Okay, so I thought that came out really nice. And then the back is my information. And so I really try to fold it really nicely so that the edges are very neat. So it takes me some time to fold it. So I use my bone folder and it just folds like this. Okay, and yes, I think another crafter who's in this collaboration, I think Dawn, she said she tried to cut off the bottoms, but I left mines because I did try and it does mess up all the folding and pages. So I figure, oh well, it's a copy, so it should be okay. And here I really like the cupcake liner, how the dimensions came out on that. Okay, so that is my folded zines. One is going to go to Tina, and maybe some I'll gift it to some of my crafting friends. And so I made a lot of copies because I have my own printer, so I can just make as many copies as I want. So I think I'm just gonna make a few and put it in some happy mail here and there. So this is how it came out, and then you just fold it, cut the middle here, and then you get this page that you can fold up. Okay, now the pictures, I do have a sprocket, and so I printed it off of my phone into my sprocket, and it does a really nice size card. I can trim it to make it fit the pages. Okay, so that is my zine for February 2018. Thank you, Tina, for letting me be a collaborator. And please check out all the other collaborators in this venture. I will list their links down below. This video is going to load up, and then I have to go onto my regular computer to do all the links. And so just give me, I'll do it tomorrow morning. And then if you come back, you can see all the links to the collaborators. Please visit them, subscribe to them so you won't miss any of our journey on the zines for the year 2018. And thank you, Tina, for this really fun idea. See you later, and aloha.